this is Adam Campbell from Monster Supplements at the St Albans Arena at the Musclemania Fitness Britain competitions. I'm going to go inside and interview some of the athletes from Monster Supplements.
Yeah. So Rico, Musclemania, how are you finding the day so far?
So far, it's everybody's trying to find his way here beneath the stage. So it's quite hectic. It's also very warm here. So I don't hope I'm going to sweat right now because last week was, of course, get rid of the water and try to stay.
So the diet is obviously really important. Has that been really hard
for me it's not really hard because I'm doing this now for 4 years now. So it's just, it's just in me, bodybuilding is in me, so it's not hard for me to stick on my diet. But the dieting actually is the most part of bodybuilding itself. It's like 70 to 80% of what you want to achieve.
Really? So you've put diet up there at 80% over training?
70% is definitely food and nutrition. I think 20% comes from training, 10% maybe rest, sleep.
Okay, yeah. What inspired you to get into bodybuilding and especially natural bodybuilding?
Well, it was actually it was going very on a strange way because I was in martial arts for many years. Once I achieved my black belt in martial arts, I just decided to quit with that and do something else. So went to the gym, lift some weights, and at that time you had, of course, pumping iron also. Father said, yeah, you have to look at that video, and with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I was looking at the video, and I thought, yeah, maybe I can do something with fitness. And at the age of 17, I did my first show.
Excellent. And so here you are today, and we wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much
for your time.
No problem. You're welcome.
MBM Gym Boys finals, Musclemania finals. How are you guys all feeling?
Good. Great, man. Great.
Yeah, very excited about today?
Yeah, definitely.
So, it's been a long road. I remember some of you we've seen before, and a lot of you are all over the internet nowadays. What inspired you guys to get to this point?
Fitness-wise or physique or?
Physique, fitness, lifestyle, nutrition. What was your inspiration?
Wow.
Where to start?
Yeah, well, it's a lot. I mean, the concept of MBM Gym is obviously promoting the lifelong benefits of keeping fit and healthy. So I believe that's sort of like the core and the understanding we've always lived by. And we just live in examples of how you can look like if you
put in the hard work.
Put in hard work, dedication, and stay focused. That's the main thing.
So you guys obviously put in a lot of hard work.
Oh yeah.
People watching at home would love to know about like nutrition and diet and stuff like that. Do you have any advice for anybody who's trying to start out natural bodybuilding?
Where to start? Let's go to the big guy.
All I would say really is just try and eat as clean as possible. You know, I'd say try not to pig out too much, but don't eliminate it completely. I would say at least once a week you need a cheat meal, something to look forward to really, and train frequently. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science, but it's, you know, a lot of people find it difficult because they try to balance a certain working, maybe university, maybe you know, mothers with kids and stuff. They want to get convenient meals, but it's all about trying to put in the time to prepare your meals, knowing how you're going to eat, space it out throughout the day, and try and get a bit of exercise in between.
And so if you were planning a diet, do you plan for a month, a week? Do you plan every day? How do you go about doing that?
It's just about eating the right stuff, you know. It's not about doing it for a month, it's dedication, you know. If you change your whole diet completely, then you will definitely see results.
Once you get the results, this is me, once you get the results, then you get, you know, if you're chasing the results at the beginning, it's no need to try to cheat and here and there. Just focus on 3 months of hard diet. Once you get to where you want to get at, then you start incorporating other stuff into it. Like you want to cheat a little bit, you're craving for this, craving for that, but go for your goals first, basically. You know what I mean?
Something to work towards rather than just working and not really doing it for any specific reason. I believe if you set yourself up with small goals, it's obviously going to transpire into how you're going to look like.
So goal setting is really important.
Very.
So find something to work towards.
Have an image of what you want to look like in, let's say, 3 months, for example. So So you got that image on the wall. Every time you look at it, you're working towards that goal, what it is. For me, it was Arnold. Who was yours, for example?
Obviously Arnold was one of them.
That was my little goal. Arnold, man, I want to be like him. I want my chest like that. So a lot of push-ups, a lot of pull-ups. You know, it's just working.
So Arnold Schwarzenegger's inspiration for you.
That was for me.
Anybody else?
Yeah, man, Ulysses.
Ulysses. Yeah.
Ulysses, we got your biggest fan right here. Little brother as well.
He grabbed the poster.
Make sure you say hello to him.
I'm gonna be the next Ulysses in 10 years, man. 10 years.
He got the hair going.
JC's got the hair going on already. So.
Yeah, man, we got the little biceps, the little biceps.
That's mini Ulysses.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I started off in athletics, so Linford Christie, he was one of my great inspirations.
Who was it?
Linford Christie.
Oh.
Yeah, he had an amazing physique, but it wasn't enormous, but it was just proportional. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
They look brilliant.
Yeah, athletes.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Muscle Supplement.
Thank you.
Yep.
Tune in.
So, Tony, Musclemania, how are you feeling today?
Feeling good. I'm feeling a wee bit more prepared this time round compared to the Stirling show. After coming back from holiday so close to the event, feeling a wee bit more prepared today with my outfits and conditioning. So feeling as though I've got a bit more confidence about me this time round. So.
Yeah, you look in tip-top condition. Was your nutrition and diet and plan coming into the show, did you find that worked well for you this time?
My diet was even stricter than it was before, which was good. I had obviously been back at home. I was able to make sure that I had all my food to point, having the right type of protein and when I was eating, whereas the last 2 days I had the last wee minute photo shoot on the go, so I didn't really manage to get my carb loading right, but hopefully it's enough to kind of take me through today.
Yeah, great. Well, you look great. And when you were coming into natural bodybuilding, was there anybody who inspired you to start?
I feel as though the natural bodybuilding side, I've never really had a key specific person that I kind of thought I want to aspire to. But I did feel as though looking at different models like Rob Ritchie's and Greg Flip and being able to meet them at events like Body Power really did inspire me to say, look at the shape of these guys. I would love to be in that same shape and have that same credibility around the world. So.
And if you have any advice for anybody trying to get into natural bodybuilding, what would you give them? Would you tell them that they should focus on their diet? What type of training would you suggest they go on?
I would definitely say it's a combination of your diet and the training. I would always say you need to be persistent and persevere. You're always going to have bad days and good days, but it's persevering and maintenance through months, days of dieting, feeling as though am I getting anywhere, am I making any progress, and definitely just keep at it, because you'll never know where it will take you, and always kind of last minute decision, just go for it. Just go for it. If you're confident and ready, just go for it, instead of having to kind of have back thoughts and doubts about yourself, your conditioning and your overall confidence about going into competing.
And supplements wise, are there any supplements that you personally use or anything you would advise other people to use?
Winning the PhD Nutrition Sports Cover Model competition and being endorsed by them, I'd been using their products before, which was even better being a part of their team now. The PhD range definitely one of the best tasting brands I've used myself. Supplements wise, they're great quality. It gives me everything I need, from having a slow release casein protein to Pharmaway HD, new hydrolyzed fast acting protein. Gives me everything I need when I need it, post workout, pre-workout, making sure that I'm always on top form for that. So, yeah.
Excellent, Tony. Well, we wish you the best of luck today.
Thanks
and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Sean's a personal trainer and group fitness instructor. She has a wealth of experience behind her. Co-director of 220 Training, slimmercity.com and wantabetterbody.com. Well, I'm not sure, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't think you could ask
So, Sean, we're here with Monster Supplements, and you've been doing amazing today. Stage presence and fantastic, and you look in excellent condition. How are you feeling about today?
Good. A little nervous. I've been working on my performance in the last show, so today was all about kind of getting it out of the bag and just giving it the best I could. So I feel much more confident.
Yeah, and you look great. Coming into the show, how was your preparation?
I hired a coach. I'm part of Team Pro Bodies. Honestly, I get sponsored by Monster Supplements, so lots and lots of help there. It's much more organised, so my supplements are in place, I've got my plan, and I just follow that.
Okay, cool. And do you find there's any specific supplement that you use that you really see benefits from, or that you advise anybody else to use?
The main three, I use a whey protein when I'm doing my muscle training, trying to build some muscle, and I rely on glutamine and amino acids. So closer to competition, I'll actually rely on food protein rather than the shakes. So definitely BCAAs and glutamine.
Excellent supplements there. So people, other women who are aspiring to get into cover modelling, bikini modelling, stuff like that, do you have any advice you give to them?
First thing is consistency. You've got to put your time and effort into a diet, and it won't happen in a month. It'll have to be weeks into months. And it's just finding the right plan, know where your goal is, and then tailor your workouts and your nutrition for that particular goal. So if it's fitness model, your body has to look a certain way. If it's bodybuilding, it's going to be different. So it's just finding the right goal.
Yeah, goal setting seems to be really important. A lot of people saying that today. When you were getting into it, what inspired you? Was it just that someone came up to you and said, "Oh well, you know, you look like you can do this," or is it something that came about naturally, or just seeing other women and thinking, "Well, that's what I want to do"?
Yeah, it was through most of my kind of fitness career. You'd look in the magazines, go, "I'd love to do that." Then I didn't really know these existed. My other half competed in this last year, and he just turned around and said, "Just give it a shot. Give yourself 12 months. Use that as your main goal." So the qualifiers are in April, so I did that first. But between like an old passion, an old drive to do it, and him kind of pushing me a little bit, it just came together. And with a performing arts background, it made sense to just give it a go, really.
Yeah. Well, you've done really, really well, and you look great, and we hope that you do really well. Monster Supplements obviously backing you.
Yep,
so we hope that you win, and we're sure you will. Thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you.
So Fitness Britain was a huge success. The PhD and Monster Supplements athletes did very, very well. We got some great interviews. Now I'm going to drive home, so I'll see you all later.